Going on, y'all? All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate y'all coming through. Share us out if you can. I was talking to my homeboy. He brought something to my attention. He was like, at another award ceremony, Chris Rock had made some jokes about entanglement with towards Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, and nothing was said or done then. You know what I'm saying? But uh, I'm like this, man. It's okay. I'm on the fence. I don't blame him from smacking him because I didn't win it motherfuckers for less. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect is disrespect. And can't nobody tell you how to feel about disrespect. Could he have handled it in a better manner? Yeah, he could have handled it in a better manner. If they had any type of, if they was friends, you know, uh, like friends, like you got my number, you'd have been on my house. We kicked the type shit. They just wasn't acquaintances through the business. If they was truly friends, then hell yeah, they could have handled it totally different. And as a men, they could have handled it totally motherfucking different. What's being said now is Will's going through some shit. Um, and he may very be, because when he went up there and gave his speech and how he was talking about he got to protect. He named all these women that he had to protect, but he never once named Jada Pickett's name. That was something else that kind of had me like, And even with all of that going on, I never once see Jada Pickett try to console Will. I even try to, stop Will. They said that Denzel and another actor had to go over and check on Will. You know what I'm saying? While all this was going on. So I'm just kind of like, man, what the fuck is really, really, really good? At first I thought it was the I thought it was fake. You know what I'm saying? So I watched it in a couple of different little websites and slowed it down and all that, but that microphone picked it up. It picked it up. I don't think he tried to knock his head out, but he let dude feel that shit though. But I was just tripping because something else that kind of made me scratch my head. I was like, from the time when Will was laughing at the joke and then going over when the camera pans to her and her dry laughing and rolling her eyes, we never see her look at Will. Like, we never see what transpired for dude to actually get up and go up at motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, what she do? Look at dude and give him that look like, nigga, we talked about this. Ain't no way you gonna let no motherfucking body disrespect me. But that goes into, just some personal beliefs. Like, as a black man, was it cool? Motherfuckers been hollering black on black crime and how Will assaulted Chris Rock and shit like that. I'm like, shit. Motherfucker, I done seen people get you gotta stand up some motherfucking time. And was he wrong for doing it right in there? You can say he was, you can say he wasn't. My thing, like I said, is if you was in that predicament, how would you handle it? I believe they said she got alopecia, but she's rocked short hair before. You know what I'm saying? She's rocked short hair before. And another bad comparison that motherfuckers been trying to make was that he's a comedian, and which I understand, but then they try to say, well, if you go to a comedy show, you got to deal with things like, well, this wasn't a quote unquote comedy show. Even though he's a comedian, this wasn't no comedy show. And then at the same time, alopecia, I don't think it's nothing you can die from. Like I said, I believe it's just the loss of her type of deal. But when has a comedian just poked fun at somebody for a health issue. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be front row or not, like it was kind of insensitive. You know, I understand he was roasting on kind of every motherfucking baddie, but for me, it goes back to are they friends? Because if they friends, then you kind of know, you know what I'm saying? It's tabloids out there. You know, I don't know if she still got her red table shit, but I'm pretty sure she's talked about her law situation. So it's out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's kind of insensitive. And if they friends, then a motherfucker should kind of know that that's a kind of touchy subject. Like you going through the crowd, you ripping motherfuckers, and you see her. I probably shouldn't say this joke, so I'm gonna keep moving. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how much money they paying you to say that type shit? My bad, little bro. I come.
What's
What up with
good?
it?
What's good with it?
What's good with it? Shit, so
Shit.
go ahead, go ahead.
To be honest with you, this is my goddamn, what I'm saying, take on the situation at hand, if you will. Yeah, you feel me? I'm gonna go, what I'm saying, I'm gonna go with Team Will on this one. You feel me? Just because, what I'm saying, Will used to be one of my favorite top 5 actors type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going, you feel me? And this the thing that people fail to realize about the situation, right? You feel me? Okay. One will say, well, why he didn't do this to August? So one thing, you feel me? Both sides, Will and Jada, already admitted that they had an open marriage. That's for one thing. You feel me? And let me, you feel me, fill y'all in on what an open marriage or relationship or whatever the fuck you want to call it, how that go. You feel me? Basically, yeah, y'all still together, but y'all also can do what the fuck y'all want to do from time to time, especially when y'all ain't rocking with each other or, what I'm saying, some shit like that, right? Okay. You feel me? Why would he put his hands on August when, for one thing, they got an open marriage? For two, you feel me? They wasn't really rocking with each other. Will was doing his thing at the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? And for three, you don't never ever supposed to check the other motherfucker. The only time you supposed to check the other motherfucker is if they just plain up know about the shit and you already done put it out there like, hey, this ain't that type of party, whatever, woo wop de bam. You feel me? Then that's a different story. But to me, on the outside looking in, it looked like, you feel me, they was on one of their little breaks or whatever you want to call it. And Will was doing him, so Jada, you feel me? It's August Alsina, so she threw the pussy at him like a rocket launcher and he took it. It is what it is. You feel me? But here's the thing that people really missing about the situation at hand, right? Okay, he sat there and took all the damn entanglement jokes because he laughed at the shit and everything. Okay? It ain't about the entanglement jokes. You feel me? Motherfuckers been coming out with entanglement jokes and memes and shit since 2019, 2018-ish when this shit first started. Okay? It was about the simple fact that his wife is bald headed. Why? Because she's got alopecia. For those that don't know what alopecia is, that's basically a form of a disease to where your hair won't grow right. You feel me? So therefore, she shaved herself bald and then came out about this a couple times. You feel me? Chris punk ass, you feel me, knew that and did the shit anyway. Basically was just doing what the white folks told him to do. You feel me? Because I wouldn't doubt if they, you know what I'm saying, because they already knew, you feel me, Will was going to get the damn Oscar. You know what I'm saying? They already knew that. So they got to throw some type of bullshit ass distraction or something to the bullshit anyways.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Y'all got to put yourself in this man's shoes. You feel me? He disrespected his wife, the mother of his kids, on his biggest night. You feel me? That's one of the biggest nights of his motherfucking life. You know how many years he done been getting blackballed for the goddamn Oscar? Like, come on now, if we want to be honest and technical about it, Will should have had an Oscar a long time ago. You feel me? We want to be honest about it. But he
This
kept
Will.
getting,
This is his first Oscar.
yes, this is his very first motherfucking Oscar.
Oh, okay.
Very first one. He should have had one years ago, but he kept getting blackballed. You know what I'm saying? And he took the punches. But you gonna sit there and do that on the biggest night of his life, especially when you already know what both sides is going through. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? What nobody say, I'd have slapped the fuck out of him too. You feel me? And I basically feel like this is how I feel like on the outside looking in. I feel like he probably sort of had a conversation or something. Like, yo, you feel me? You can do all the entanglement jokes you want, but just, you know what I'm saying, don't hit, you know what I'm saying, below the belt. And Chris did that shit anyways to make the white folks happy. You feel me? If the shit, you know what I'm saying, if the shit is legit, because it's kind of iffy on that end too, because like I said, it's a raining distraction and part of their ritual any fucking way. So you feel me? Who's to say that shit wasn't scripted anyways? But you feel me? From the look on his face and what he said afterwards, it's kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying?
Did you, uh, man? That's why I had to look at it so many times and slow it down because I seen him kind of lean in and he tensed his face up. Somebody had said that I can't remember. Somebody did a video and said that he was calling for his security guard. He was saying you can hear him saying Richard, but shit, I know William, Bobby, Richard, Dick, all those are the same thing. So, if they are friends, other than, just A-list celebrity friends, like that's what I was saying. I don't know if you heard me before you came up here, but like, because they have plenty of pictures together, you know what I'm saying? And so, and you would think, bro, as old as they are, they friends, you know what I'm saying? So maybe, just maybe, he was like Richard, hit him like, bro, Richard, and then next day shit do LinkedIn like pow your motherfucking ass because hey bro, I'm just like no
That's why.
security, bum rush the stage and none of that shit.
That's why it's kind of iffy because you know what I'm saying, it's already a distraction and a ritual any motherfucking ways. Like I said, who's to say, you know what I'm saying, that they couldn't have concocted and scripted this shit to happen like that any goddamn ways. You feel me? You know how Holly weird is. You feel me?
Yeah, and then plus I can't remember what Queen Yvonne was saying the other day when she was live, but she was talking about Sean Penn wanting somebody to be at the Grammy to be at this award show. I can't remember what the hell she was saying, dog, but uh this shit just don't seem right. Like I like it just don't it just don't seem right, bro. Like it's totally out of character for me. I know I don't know the man, but hell, bro, we grew up watching this man, so it's kind of like we know dude. You know what I'm saying? This is just like totally out of character for Will to do. You understand me?
No, not
Who,
really.
who else has he smacked?
It is, but he had smacked a couple motherfuckers.
Well, okay. I defend the
forgot,
kissing.
you forgot you forgot about the incident where the motherfucker he walked up to give him shake a motherfucking hand, and you know what I'm saying, the nigga tried to kiss him in the mouth. You forgot he backhand that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
You feel me? He done smacked a couple motherfuckers.
I give you that. I give you that. The fan. I forgot about the fan.
It's just, you know what I'm saying, people don't think or expect it because, like I said, people already put him and Jada up on such a motherfucking high pedestal anyway. You feel me? Back in the day, you feel me? Far as marriage or anything go, you had to be like Will and Jada. You feel me? So that's why people, you feel me, it's kind of a shocker to people because it's like, damn, you supposed to be this perfect. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying? When people keep talking about making memes of that one little shot from him on the Red Table Talk. looking like he about ready to cry. No, he wasn't about ready to cry. He just tired. You feel me? How would y'all
Yeah.
feel if y'all on such a damn high pedestal, then everybody got your personal business out in the goddamn streets and shit? You feel me? Then every time you turn around, you got to hear about this shit. You
True.
feel me? People don't put that in perspective. Like, Will is a strong motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's strong as hell. Because the average motherfucker wouldn't be able to take or deal with the shit that he going through.
Yeah. I was just like, because I remember they said that Denzel, uh, something about Denzel being the most nominated black actor for that award. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
he is.
And I was just like, damn it.
The thing that really gets me though, it'll be plenty other people that, in my opinion, should have got one, and damn near up there with Denzel, and he one of them.
Yeah, he got one, but they said that he didn't get one until the training day. They said that he had to portray himself like a drug dealing criminal for him to get that award. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy. All the you know what I'm saying, all
But
the
it's part of Hollywood anyways, because the thing about it, if you want a big ass award like that, let's just be all the way real with it. You feel me? You either got to portray yourself at a certain way, or you got to do some type of bullshit ass ritual that they got. You know what I'm saying? You either got to do some gay shit, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice somebody that you love close and dearly, or just some other shit. Or sometimes they might have you do all three. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
that,
you feel me? It ain't no telling. You feel me? What these men actually had to do to actually get the motherfucker. Because let's be honest, like I said, if you want to be technical about it, he should have had one years ago. A couple of them.
let me ask you a question. Do you think we get ready to see more people start jumping up slapping comedians for saying shit like that? Like, for us, it's a thing of respect because it's a thing of respect, bro. Like, that's that's come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I don't give a fuck about
But it's certain boundaries you don't cross though. It's like okay, just like everybody keep on mentioning, oh well, other comedians done comedy specials and threw the shit in there. Yes, but every other comedian did not throw a low blow like he did either.
exactly, exactly.
It wouldn't have threw a low blow. That's just like they talk about. Well, if Dave Chappelle wouldn't have did that, yeah, he would have probably made a couple entanglement jokes, but he wouldn't have threw no low blow like that. You feel me? Chris,
Yeah,
like I said, Chris Rock, let's just call it what it is. Chris Rock is an Uncle Tom ass motherfucker. And like I said, he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Like I said, if the shit was real, cause hell, over half of these goddamn award shows and things already be pre-recorded and pre-scripted any motherfucking way. So who's
that's
to
true.
say if it's even real any goddamn way?
That's true. That's so true. And then, man, I wish I had audio of the acceptance speech. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man. I know tomorrow when I wake up, it's gonna be some shit. I meant to look and see what the Breakfast Club had to say about it, what D.L. Hughley had to say about it. Check Twitter to see what Twitter was saying about it. Because I was just like, this day will forever be remembered.
Most of them gonna be like everybody else. Oh, you should have had that same energy with August. Again, what the fuck is he gonna beat August up for? If, like I said, for one, both sides, him and Jada, admitted they had an open fucking marriage. That's for one. For two, I already said at the time that they would start fucking or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that they wasn't really rocking with each other like that. They were basically split up. So why he gonna put his hands on this man? Why he gonna put his hands on that young man for? And then the thing about it is, if he would have put his hands on August Alsina, then y'all motherfuckers would have been like, "Oh, you weak, you a sinner, you up to them. Why you didn't check Jada?" You see what I'm saying? That
Hey,
the
I
man
do.
can't win. The man can't win for losing. Because I guarantee, if he would have stood there and said and did nothing, y'all still would have been saying he weak.
Oh, because yeah, it's one of them catch 22s because not all of us feel like this, but it's like it's a I won't say stigma, but it's an issue that we suffer from is black men not standing up for black women.
That
You know,
that too, which is really a damn shocker because because all the so-called queens and goddesses, you know what I'm saying, talking about, oh, you should have had that same energy with August and all this other shit.
I feel you on the open relationship. My thing with those be I ain't never been in no motherfucking open relationship. One, two, like it, for me to be in something like that, we still have to have some type of boundaries. Like you can fuck with whoever you want to fuck with, but if we got an image to uphold, please don't be out here in the open being messy. And I'm gonna give you the same respect. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would view the shit. You can fucking do whatever who you want to do it with. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And our time was our time. But as far as the image that we got to uphold, don't take that. You know what I'm saying? Because for some people, we
Like
are.
I said, that's the only motherfucking part. You feel me? That again, not Will, but Jada is running for it, and that's another thing that's behooving me. Like, don't nobody want to talk about or take or make her take accountability for her part. It's just all he wrong and should have beat up August for what? Jada the one that was out here being messy with it. And then y'all
Yeah.
want to say, August was wrong because he was being petty and being messy back by making the damn song. She the one basically put it out here.
That part alone for me would have got him smacked though. Like I would have checked her too, because like I said, if we got an agreement,
But why you gonna be mad at him though when he just
nah,
playing up, especially when it's the thing that everybody didn't pay attention to. When it first came out, August wasn't saying shit, but then motherfuckers kept being petty. Jada kept being fucking petty and messy. So of course, you feel me? I would have done the same thing. Okay, bitch, you want to be messy? You want to be petty and messy about it? Okay, now I'm about to show you how petty I am. It made a damn song. You still can't get mad at August. Be mad at her. She the one
I
that's doing that shit.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm checking her. If it's me, I'm checking her first. But then if I'm somewhere and I see money, I'm smacking him too. That's just how I'm wired because I'm like, bro, it's okay, cuz if this is the deal. I don't like I said, I don't go for who you doing it with, but both y'all need to know this. We got an image to uphold. So if any one of y'all fuck that up for me, then she gonna have the hell to pay. And nigga, when I see you, nigga, it's gonna be what did the five fingers say to the face? Little bitty nigga, come here, let me show you something. You feel me? Like I totally get it. I'm gonna check her 101%. But that nigga too, nigga, you knew you quote unquote knew the assignment, my nigga. How you fuck that up? Because this bitch is being petty, nigga. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we grown men here, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I come home, nigga, off a trip, and you in there laying in the bed with the bitch, in the guest room with the bitch. Like, nigga, that's cool, nigga. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna go use the other guest room and go bang me a little bitch. But nigga, ain't nobody gonna know about this shit. You feel
Fuck
me?
it,
Like,
fuck that. Fuck that. You feel me? If I come home and shit, nah, wow, little nigga, you gotta get the fuck out. You feel me? I don't even do the open relationship thing either, but shit, if
yeah, I
it's some
can't
shit
do it.
like that, okay, when I come home and shit,
Like,
you feel me? It's time for that motherfucker to go. You feel me? The break is over with now. Get your ass out. Fuck that. You feel me? It couldn't be me on that part. It definitely couldn't be me. I'd be like, no, get your little ass out of here.
exactly.
Get on up out of here. You can come back next time when I go do another movie. You be gone for 6, 7 months or some shit.
I
Gone.
swear.
You
Uh,
feel me? I'm gone.
Queen Celinda said, "It's protect the black woman. Then when the black woman is protected, it's wrong. How was she protected?"
My point exactly. Like I said, everybody want to talk about all they should have had the same energy with August. But like I said, if he would have beat the shit out of August, y'all would have still been saying it's wrong, and he him.
I'm solely like from the Queen's comment, just sticking to what transpired last night. One can say that he reacted in in protecting her name and her image. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't even. How can I say it? I look at what Will did as, huh? I don't know because I try my best to personally take experiences out of this. Like, when if I was in that position, would I do it? If my dad and my mom was out somewhere and somebody said something, you know what I'm saying? If my mom was there and she was going through her cancer battle and she lost her hair, and my dad was there and somebody made a joke on my mom, what my dad, what would my dad do? And then I remember a situation when I was when in school and I got into it with one of the coaches, and it got really bad. It got really bad to where I got personal with the coach, and they put me off the team. So when I went home, I told my mom, and my mom asked my dad right then and there, "What you do? What you say?" And my dad started, and she looked at dude. She said, "I don't even want to hear that shit. What you need to do is take him, go right back at this school, and get in dude's ass." And my dad took a deep breath, swallowed his motherfucking tongue. We got back in that car and went back at the soul. So it's, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what the fuck was said behind closed doors, with these two. So maybe, just maybe, dog, some shit's off limits. Some shit's fucking off limits. But like I said, we don't see the look she gives him
Drop the link
after
for
she rolls her
drop
eyes.
the link. Drop the link for Shalenda. And I don't even think
Oh yeah,
I don't
Shaquille.
I don't even necessarily think it was that because, like I said, you feel me. If you peep his face from when he came up there making them entanglement jokes, he laughed a little bit, and then when that one came,
Yeah, he
you
did.
know what I'm saying? He kind of looked strange, but then he looked and seen the madness on Jada's face, and he was like, "Oh no, now you don't fucked up, disrespecting my wife. Now we got a motherfucking problem." And went up there and slapped the fuck out of him like he should have. Yeah, because I would have done the same exact shit. If, like I said, if the shit is
He
real,
did.
because like I said, this is still March Madness and Hollywood. We
Yes,
having
sir.
all
March
them
Madness.
goddamn weird ass rituals and shit going on. So if the shit is real, he had every right.
What's good, Queen? How you doing?
Hey, loves, how y'all doing, boo? I'm
What's good?
glad you did this, Brandon. I am. I'm glad you did. You always do the Goomas, though. How you doing, Ty, baby? Um,
What's good with it?
y'all can hear me okay?
Yep, yep.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Remember, I think it was around, I think it's the 2016 Oscars, and I think Ty, you brought this up. Okay, around the 2016 Oscars. Remember, that's when they started with the diversity and trying to boycott the Oscars. And I think that was around one of the years um, Chris Rock was hosting as well. But most of the black people and entertainers, Spike Lee, it was a
That
few
was
of them.
that was
Jada,
also, not to cut you off, but I think that was also the year that Kevin Hart was originally supposed to host, but they blackballed him because of some old jokes he did
About
on one
gay.
of his
Yep.
first comedy
right,
specials.
Yep.
If I'm not
right. So
mistaken, I
Chris,
think that was
yeah,
that
but
year.
go back and look. Chris Rock hosted that year. Now, it was a number of people like Spike Lee, Drake, like it was a number of not only artists and people in the industry boycotting, and it was all over Twitter, the Oscars. Now, when this fuck nigga went on stage, he said something about the diversity and the boycotting the Oscars. And now, out of all the people that was boycotting the Oscars, he named them, but his joke was about Jada and Will. He said Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycott Rihanna's panties. You ain't welcome to no way.
Ain't
And
that some
see,
shit?
they had tried to get him not to host and follow suit with the rest of the black people that was boycotting, and he didn't. That makes sense. Now, From what I understand, I think he made another dig at her like on the red carpet. So this not just behind this one joke. Jada has been public about her alopecia, her insecurities behind her alopecia, and the decision to not hide it and to deal with her insecurities. Like she's been very public about this. And so when people say it's just a joke, it's just like those death reads and them health reads. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it stops being just a joke and it starts being like you're targeting me. Chris Rock wasn't the one being bullied. He was the bully. Go back and look. It stems from that initial boycott that they were doing in 2016. That not and I mean they didn't give him shit for like not following suit, but in the same breath, you didn't follow suit and you went on stage and cracked jokes about the people that did. And so behind the scenes, I think people like around same circle was like, and I think I want to say Will himself was like, hey, the joke's cool. This particular joke is off limits, like about her alopecia. You get what I'm saying? So what does he go up there and do? Makes a joke about the alopecia without it making it seem like with making it seem like it was a harmless joke. So that way, if they react, oh, it's just a harmless joke. But he knew what that harmless joke was gonna do. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. His Uncle Tom
So
ass
it's
knew
like
what the fuck he
he put
was
himself to look like the victim if anybody reacted. And he said it. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Remember he said that.
doing.
Yes,
Hell
he,
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
that
yes, he
wasn't too
did.
bad. Because they had already told him this is off limits. Matter of fact, just keep my wife's name out of it. So while people saying behind the scenes, okay, the first time he did it, they paid it. They didn't even tell him nothing. They didn't talk about it. Nothing. When he was throwing little slick jabs, when they would interview him or he would say little slick shit, they'd be like, look, chill out, keep my, leave, don't bring up my wife and shit. Because I think he had some entanglement jokes too.
Yeah, that was one of the first jokes he came out the woodworks with, and like I said, Will laughed that one off. But then when he said what he said, he kind of looked, and then he was like, "Nah, fuck
But
that. I told
and
your
people
ass."
and I've seen buku people commenting about Will laughing at first. If you look at Will's laugh is a I bet laugh. One of them laughs, you
Exactly.
like, yeah, I'm about to fuck this nigga up.
Yeah,
One of them
type shit.
I bet laughs. And you could
For
see
real.
how Jada's look. Go look at Jada's face. Like you have to think it's national TV, this audience, and you embarrassing this man's wife. And she have to sit there like ain't nothing wrong.
On one of the biggest nights of his motherfucking lives.
Right.
They
When he
this
accepted an
is
award. So
his
you
first
picked, and
motherfucking
again,
Oscar. His first
right, and
one.
you picked this night. He knew what he was doing. It's been ongoing since that initial boycotting the Oscar shit. Because whereas like Jada and Will didn't give him shit about not following suit, other people did. Like how you boycotting the Oscars and they ain't got no black people, so they gonna pick your token ass and your token ass gonna go up there. See what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
that's the right word.
he didn't
Token.
get shit from them, and then his token ass kept doing it. Yeah, they have diversity now. It's 2022. And it's not still like equal or anything. They're just a little diverse now. But his token ass would go up there. And I think they was pissed off because they was like, how I got pulled because see, people wasn't fucking with Chris Rock because like you said, remember Kevin Hart was supposed to do it. And people was excited about Kevin Hart doing it. And then it was like, well, how I got pulled from Kevin Hart from what he said years ago. But see,
Yeah,
again,
they pulled
Chris
they pulled
Rock
his
is the
baby.
token. that don't notice Chris Rock don't rock the boat with the white folk. You ain't noticed that?
Hell no, he
He
don't.
don't never say no
Everybody else.
offensive shit to them white folk.
Exactly. He do what they say. That's just like I was arguing with one of my homeboys about it earlier, talking about well, if Dave Chappelle wouldn't have got up there and done that. Dave Chappelle would probably done the complete opposite. You feel me? He wouldn't even made no jokes at all. If anything, he would have been picking with the white folks. You feel me?
Right.
He wouldn't have been picking with Will like that.
But and I don't know why people don't understand. But if the joke was so innocent, why did he have to follow up with, "Oh, that wasn't that bad"? If the joke was so innocent and he didn't know anything, what was the comment with the, "Oh, that one wasn't that bad"? If
I
it's so
totally
innocent,
agree. He was looking for a way out.
you get what I'm saying? If it's
Yeah,
innocent and you don't know, you don't follow up with, "Oh, that one wasn't that bad." He deserved that shit.
yeah, he did. He definitely did.
And matter of fact, if you go back and look at the monologue from the 2016 Oscars, he deserved that shit then. And Will and Jada just paid it. They didn't talk about it. They didn't bash the man. They didn't nothing. They just paid it and went about their business. And as far as the people saying why he don't have that energy with August, that's his marriage. That's his marriage. They wasn't together. They had they understanding or whatever. You see, people talking about Jada's entanglement. You
My
think
point
Will ain't out there
exactly.
fucking? Y'all think Will ain't out there fucking? They didn't already say Will had some white girl on the island somewhere. Come on now.
We're put it like this. Will was fucking around not only with the white woman, but he was also on that weird ass island. You feel me? Doing some weird ass things with some
Exactly.
real elites. You feel me? They talking about
Right, but they don't
he
want to
shouldn't
talk
be
about that though. They just
talking
want
about
to talk about Jada's entanglement.
right.
You
You
know,
feel me?
but at the end of the day, it is a different situation. That's their marriage. That's not somebody coming up and blatantly disrespecting your wife because on national TV in front of this big crowd and everybody on your biggest night. That nigga knew what he was doing. His token fuck ass knew what he was doing. Go back and look at all of Chris Rock's monologue. That fucker ain't go. He not never said not one thing disrespectful or low blow to them white folks. Not a nair fucking one. Not a fuck ass one. But people
Exactly.
not going back. So people just think, oh, it's a joke. No, it's not all just a joke. He did it before. They told him about himself. You get what I'm saying? They told him, hey, this is off limits. He knew it was off limits. That's why my personal opinion, I believe he had another joke because if you pay attention, he stopped himself, said, "Can't wait to see you in GI Jane," and he saw the expressions. That's why he said, "Oh, come on, that one wasn't that bad." If it's an innocent joke, you don't know shit, and it's
Right.
cool. You wouldn't have to back it up with, "Oh, it's not that bad." You
True.
didn't think that nigga was gonna hit you on national TV. You thought at most he was gonna maybe cuss you out and put his finger in his face. That nigga popped the shit out your ass. I bet you don't do it no more. I
Yeah, he ain't
bet
gonna
you he
never
don't do a joke
disrespect
about Jada no more.
ever again.
And the funny part to me is, which speaks volumes as well, that people are not thinking. Tyler Perry, Denzel Washington. It was another big star. All was huddled around Will, checking on Will. Well, if Will's so wrong, why they not checking on the fucking fuck boy toke nigga? Where ain't nobody worried about him?
Right,
Because
right.
if you look at the cameras, you seen Tyler Perry checking on him. You seen Denzel checking on him. You heard Denzel tell Will he loved him. But I thought Will's so wrong because they know Will not wrong and they know what's been going on behind them scenes and they know that fuck nigga was not supposed to do that shit. But it
Hey,
looked open because it's surrounding white folks. White folks don't get it, and everybody wants to say this, that, and the other. They felt like it was okay to make Will look like the bad guy. And what I was saying in my comment is they always say protect the black woman, protect the black woman. But then when the black woman is protected, it's wrong how she was protected. So you can't
Exactly.
win for losing. My opinion. That's all. I just wish
Ex-
people would go back a little
Exactly.
bit further and realize it's not just a joke. This woman has been very vocal about her insecurities, her struggles with this. And people like, oh, they got money. She could wear wigs. Well, Jada was never that type. Go look at her from in different world she was never that wig weave type. You can't think just because a woman doesn't have hair that it like every woman wants to wear a weave. Oh, my second point. Didn't Chris Rock make a whole fuck ass documentary about a woman's black hair to make his daughter feel better? But you gonna fucking go up there and crack a joke about a woman's black hair, and you know how women feel about their hair, especially black women.
Hey,
But again, he didn't do nothing wrong, huh?
that's a hell of a point right there. That's a hell of a point. Like you done made good solid points, but that right there alone is so damaging to him. And just like how the universe gonna work, you best believe somebody gonna have that thought too, and they gonna bring it up to his ass. Because I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall backstage. Cause I'm pretty sure Denzel and them probably check Chris Rock's ass. They probably got on his ass. You best believe they probably got on his ass.
Yeah, because like if you like look at some of the clips and stuff, you see like I saw Denzel, I saw Tyler Perry. It was another big actor. Like had their hand on shoulder or Will's shoulders, and somebody made a joke about it. I forgot who it was. Was it Boosie? It was somebody made a joke about it. It was like um everybody checking on Will. Anybody went go check on Chris and his chin? Like somebody made a joke about it on Twitter how wasn't nobody checking on how Chris Rock was doing. What does that tell you? That
And
speaks
talking about Chris
volumes
Rock
too, man.
and talking about Chris Rock should press charges for what?
Yeah, I seen that
Oh,
shit. I'm like, nah, he
the
bad
police
not.
already came out with a statement that said they're aware of the situation and they said the person who got struck has not come forth to press charges. So therefore, if there are any other updates and that person comes forth, we will do our job. That's what they said. LAPD,
Like I
sorry.
said, you can tell. Like I said, bottom line is Chris Rock been an Uncle Tom ass motherfucker for years. That's
For
why when he
years.
seen,
For
that's why when you see,
years.
that's why when he
He
seen Will coming up
he
there,
did
he
it
just
slick
put his
though.
arm right.
He did it slick because he didn't come out like that. He came out speaking up for the black people. But he did it slick, and then he was sticking up for the black people. And remember that little time he was telling them political jokes, and it's somewhere around there he I think I could tell you when it. Remember when he had the joke like um there's black people and niggers. Remember that joke?
Yeah, it's a different.
And then
Yeah,
he
I
said black
definitely do because
people
I put it in the
don't like
chat.
niggers either. And
Yeah, yeah.
from that time forward, his shit been a little off to me.
Mm-mm-mm. Man, hell, that's crazy. Yeah, you look, you done woke me up on some shit. You right about that because I just probably in the last it was a video where they was at like a restaurant and that white man was telling that older black man, it's the difference between black people and niggas. And the next thing you know, dude took his head off. He said, "What you say to me?" He got the slapping fire. That white man slapped him down to the ground. He got up again and said, he said, "Are you still saying that shit?" Slapped him some more. But I was just like, man, where did I hear it from? Then I happened to YouTube it and found that clip. Yep, you're right. Chris Rock show did say that shit.
And white
Damn.
people ran with it. White people ran with it. That was just something else for them to defend their little racism shit with, their little racist ways with. Like and then somebody was saying like we as a black community are ashamed of Will Smith. Bitch, speak for yourself. We as a black community, and I'm in the black community, and therefore I am not ashamed. Bitch, speak for your goddamn self. Don't speak for the black community, because I ain't the one that's ashamed for him. I stand with Will because If you look, okay, look at the mom's face, look at Jada's face, look at the Will Smith laugh. Like, um, they censored the part after when Will told him after he slapped him, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Will said that from his seat. And he said, all right, man. He said, okay, I done told you before, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And Chris Rock said, okay, man, I will, I will. That was after he slapped him. That's when it went silent. And somebody posted like the unedited clip of it.
Yeah,
And he
I
was
seen
pissed.
it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the first one I've seen. The one with the uncensored. Because at first I'm like,
Oh,
Right. So
I'm like, is this? I'm like, okay, this might be real. This might be not. Because I seen me smirk on his way back to his seat. But then when I see the whole clip, I'm like, okay, no, he was dead ass serious. He wasn't playing.
right, because but like just Will Smith in public and just Will Smith as a whole, like you can't tell me this man who has been in the industry this long is gonna react like that to one joke. Use common sense.
exactly,
That's
exactly.
common
I,
sense.
I,
And
And
where he
plus,
was like a comedic like person. This man is not gonna act like that over one joke. Chris been
exactly.
fucking with Chris don't like Jada and Jada don't like Chris. And anytime he could dig his little Tom, Uncle Tom hands in a joke and bash her, he do it.
I wish,
And the proof
I
is in
wish,
the pudding if you just go back and look.
I wish Paul Mooney was still alive. Paul Mooney, he
Oh,
never pulled no punch.
Paul Mooney would
Yeah,
have did some things. Yeah.
hey,
Paul
yeah,
yeah, Paul Mooney would have got him right.
I would
But
have loved to hear his take on this. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
I something else I noticed. Anybody heard of any comedians speak up for Chris Rock?
Nah, hell nah. That's something else. That's why I said I
Not
wanted to
a
check Twitter.
fucking one.
Yep,
Now you know when something happened with comedians, they come together. That's a tight
yep,
knit group.
yep.
Just like a perfect example. Remember Ti tried his hand in comedy and went after your boy. What's his name?
Godfrey,
Um, Joffrey. Remember?
Godfrey. Yep,
All
yep.
of them came out and stood with Joffrey. Anybody heard from anybody about Will Smith was wrong? Chris Rock is a good dude. Anybody heard any black
no,
comedians come out and say that?
no, not at all. And to be honest, the way everybody was embracing him after he did that, it looked like shit. It looked like basically motherfuckers were embracing him like about time somebody slapped this punk ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right,
yep.
right,
For real, for real.
right. Now, what's fake? What's really? I kind of thought it was fake in the beginning, but and I promise you, this spoke volumes for me because everybody knows Denzel is a humble, smart black man for the community, like for black people down to the core, and will check these reporters if they say some shit out of line, but he just do it smooth. When Denzel Washington said to Will, I love you, man, and had his hand on his shoulder talking to him, that spoke volumes right there for me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because
I ain't gonna
Denzel is so
lie.
respectable. Denzel is so
Yeah.
respectable.
Listen, when I was coming up, we ain't have no pictures of Jesus in my house, but we had pictures of Denzel. So in my house, Denzel
Exactly.
was like a family
Exactly.
member.
Exactly.
Shit, Denzel, I
Denzel is
mean
the
that.
only one. Denzel is the only one you know, your mama know, and your grandmama know. Okay?
Say it
All three
again.
generations know this.
Leave that, Quinn.
But when
Man.
Denzel did that, and another big hit, Tyler Perry. God, who was that third one? It's a third one. I can't think of it. But and then I woke up today and I was waiting for. I was looking for just. I wanted to see one comedian that stood up for Chris Rock. I was looking. Not. I ain't heard no comedian say a fuck ass thing.
Nah, I think if he doesn't, hopefully he doesn't try to capitalize off of this. off of his one of
Which
his.
is, I guarantee he gonna start making more jokes about the shit and all type of shit. He
Yeah,
gonna
I
capitalize on
think he
the
gonna
shit.
capitalize. Yeah, I agree. I think
He does the shit all the time.
because you know what, you're right, because it already started. They say Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me, and you notice how like not a lot of people laugh. Like that's when I was like, wait, is this real or fake? But
Another reason I thought it was fake, just because of how when he see real rushing the damn stage, he put his hands behind his back and sort of just let him slap him. Like, go ahead, slap me real quick, get it over
but
with.
wait, y'all. If y'all play the clip back when Will was walking to the stage, listen to Chris Rock. He goes, Richard.
Yeah, that's how I
That's
pointed
the
that out
Richard of
early.
security. When Will was walking to that stage, he said, "Oh, Richard."
Richard was
Okay, so
look, he
again,
was
if
slow.
everything is innocent and it's just a joke, why is he calling Richard? Why is he saying, "Oh, that one wasn't that bad"?
No. I take it back. I did. I just not thought about this. The only one person that I've seen so far that has said some far as a comedian was Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley talked about how Will was wrong and that Chris should have pressed charges. I'm like, shit, what are you gonna press charges for? Shit.
But see, that's a dangerous game for Chris Rock, because if he press charges on them, Chris Rock know he done said some foul shit over the years, and Will Smith got and Jada got money equally. They
And
could
and I
actually come after him for
and I
defamation.
and I would like to
You know,
say I won't say that Ricky Smiley look up to
he
Chris Rock.
changed too.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
won't say like I believe they tight. I believe they tight.
Yeah.
I believe they tight.
Yeah.
But that nigga, man,
Yeah.
that's some old white man shit to do though. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't be on the opposite side of for what reason? Like it's cool to give your opinion, but my nigga, if you was out in public and somebody was disrespected, I own if somebody was disrespecting his mama, because I don't even think he's married no more. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody
But
is disrespecting your
you're
mama,
right. He's not married. Yeah. Right.
like come on now, that shit
But
ain't.
this kills me about how he should have handled it another way. He should have. Okay, how y'all know he didn't? He did not. He, from what I understand, he did already told the man. He did already told them behind the scenes about the 2016 shit. I mean, how much talking you want the man to do? If he sue him, y'all gonna call this man a pussy. The August dude already done fucked his wife. Y'all calling him a pussy already from the red talk thing. What y'all want him to do?
Exactly. And then my thing is everybody keep on swearing up down. Oh, well, he should have beat up August too. For what? Because I guarantee you, if you would have beat August ass, then y'all still would have been like he a weak ass simp. He can't win
Yeah.
for
If he
losing.
would have beat August ass, they'd be like, oh, he jealous as fuck. He jealous as fuck. That was unnecessary. He
Come on.
Chris Rock deserved that shit 110%. Like from what I understand, and I be damn like, oh, I need to check Twitter. It's probably still on Twitter. Because like I remember that boycott being a big deal. And I remember like I was like, well, damn, I thought they was boycotting. Like, why is Chris Rock hosting and they supposed to be boycotting and not watching all this? Like, I remember that shit. But like I think Chris Rock feel like he got shit behind that because of Jada and Will. That may be his animosity. But that like you can't tell me like, and whereas Jada is saying alopecia, you don't know if this woman got cancer and don't want to come out to the public and saying alopecia. You don't know. You don't know if she's sick and just saying alopecia. Sorry, my phone went off. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
back?
yeah. You back?
Okay. But I mean, she could be sick and just be saying alopecia. Yeah, nobody knows. So I don't know. That's just what I wanted to say. Thank you, Brandon, for letting me up here. Thank you,
On
Todd.
stuff,
Um,
on stuff. Let me
I'm
tag
glad
for you.
you brought this subject up. This is a good one, but I'm gonna be in the comments.
All right, most definitely.
All right, y'all.
Come up
Love
anytime.
y'all.
Love you too. Peace. What's going on, Mud Queen Yvonne? What's going on with you? Yeah, that shit. Yeah, Queen Selena makes some very solid motherfucking points, and she refreshed my memory to some shit that I forgot about. You know, just the difference between black folks and niggas comment, the 2016 boycott and him, you know, choosing to perform. It's just like so much, even the back history. And then that leads me to really think that they had to have a conversation, you know, between men. And he deserved that shit. Even if they didn't have that conversation, he still deserved that shit, man. You know, it's certain lines you don't cross, and women and children be it. You know, yeah, whew, man. But going forth though, like I said, I'm gonna check Twitter and things like that to wait and see who else gonna come out with some shit to say. But man, as a man, he should just shut the fuck up, apologize, and move on with his life, man. If he tries to capitalize off this, then that just shows the scum. You know what I'm saying? That's the scum that he's become, man. There ain't no way you should do no shit like that. He needs to quit being that. If he used a key word, token, he needs to quit being that token nigga that these white men use as a pawn to deliver their message and do their dirty work, say the things that they want to say, laugh at us and shit like that. That ain't what's up. Yeah. If that's the case, next time he does have a fucking stand up, somebody should get up and slap his ass again. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I hope that a woman in his family called him and told him how much he fucked up. I hope that somebody in his circle told him, don't forget that you did that Netflix special when you was talking about the women and our sisters and they her, bro. Like it's just so much shit that he was insensitive to, all because of he was out here being that token nigga, man. That's just some crazy shit, man. Like, huh, man.
He did a whole y'all forgot about the movie, the little movie documentary thing that he did. You feel me on the hair too, even though you know what I'm saying. I think it was called Good Hair or some shit like that, where
That's what
he
she
was
brought
with,
up.
which he went on tour like damn near everywhere, going to talk to different people and shit about their hair. You feel me? I'm talking about far as our queen, our indigenous queens and shit like that. You feel me? He was talking about their hair and shit, even though he was dropping some good jewels in that motherfucking in that motherfucking documentary movie thing that he did. You feel me? He still was sort of being insensitive with the shit though too at the same time. While, you know what I'm saying, dropping some key jewels in there. You see what I'm saying? But he been an Uncle Tom ass motherfucker for years though.
Yeah, that's yeah, you right, bro. That shit, man. Like, I could take the lead, Chris Fox. I mean, I call him Chris Fox, Chris Rock, man. I could take a lead in that dude, man. You know his brand of comedy. That
To
shit.
me, he was never really that funny any goddamn way.
I more as a writer for me, more as a writer. Like when he's writing jokes for people or he's writing, help with movies and shit like that. Then I tend to like something on fire in this motherfucker. I tend to like him a little bit better, but that shit, man. Mm-mm-mm. Like I was saying, man, this yesterday will be forever remembered as the day Will Smith slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock live on TV. It'll be trivia questions.
At the Oscars, like at the Oscars at that. That wasn't just no regular award show like the BET Awards or some shit. That's the Oscars.
Yes, the Oscars, like nigga, you would expect that at the at the BET Awards, the Soul Train Awards, and some shit like that. You would expect that the Source Awards, niggas getting in fights, smacking each other and shit. But never, ever would you ever have thought you would have seen it on the Oscars, Oscar Grammys and shit. Like, wow, cuz. Yeah, you right, Queen. So when he you better believe it. Or Jada wasn't in her early 30s. You know what I'm saying? When she was still real fiery out here, she probably would have got down on his motherfucking ass. Man. Dude, y'all think it will hurt any
Nah,
of their
nope,
careers?
not at all. Especially not Kirk Rock. Chris Rock, they gonna take care of his motherfucking ass because
They gonna
he
take
an
care
up
of
and
him.
come ass motherfucker anyways. As far as Will Smith, hell no. He really don't got to act or do anything for the rest of his motherfucking life. He got billions. You feel me? He do it because he love the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, damn near every movie he done did, damn near been a box office hit. Damn near every one. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He said for life regardless. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna fuck up his career. You know what I'm
Nah, nah, nah,
saying?
nah. Yeah, it was definitely a poor tasting joke, my man. Definitely a poor tasting joke. Oh man, it's not to bring up this person, but if you all remember, not too long ago when that man Tommy Sotomayor, he had made a joke about uh Obama's daughter, about one of Obama's daughters, and I believe he made a joke about busting her down when she got grown. But at the time, she was still, a minor. But he was talking about, oh, it was just a joke, and you don't get mad at such and such for telling a joke. Da da da. Like, I was just thinking in my head, like, man, some of you motherfuckers, y'all just so detached from reality that y'all think shit like that's okay to say. Like, that's not cool, motherfucker. That's not even a joke that you should say, let alone think, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of give me a a window into your mind and how you really think. You sick son of a bitch.
Right, Mama Bev, right. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You feel me? It's just plain up a distraction. You know what I'm saying? From what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, really going on in the bullshit that's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? You definitely right about that. Plus, you feel me? I don't know, you feel me, if most people pay attention to this, but you feel me, the Oscars and things like that, and the Grammys and shit like that, it be part of March Madness. You feel me? I'm putting it like this. March Madness just they ain't just, you feel me? It's called March Madness for a reason. It ain't just called that just because of basketball, if you will. It's also called March Madness because of the weird rituals that Hollywood be having going on. You feel me? Oscars is one of them. From the cut, from the colors that they wear, you feel me, on down. You feel me? It's a ritual and a distraction. So you definitely right about that, Mama Bear. That's why I said if it's actually real, you feel me? If it's actually real, then yeah, real had every goddamn right. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. Uh,
And plus, we all know how these things are. They always pre-scripted and pre-recorded any motherfucking ways.
one thing I'm gonna say, uh, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you male or you female, but I know who you run with. So if
Don't
you
even
don't run,
don't even fit. Just block it and keep it moving, bro. That's what they want. Just keep just block it and keep it moving, bro.
man, because
Protect your energy. Fuck what they talking about. Block it and keep it moving.
boy. But
But I want to no, he's not the first. He's not the second one. I think Jamie Foxx got one, but but I will say I think it is Will's first Oscar though. Which let's be honest, he should have had Oscars years ago. when you want to be technical about
He
it.
should have had an Ali. He should have one for Ali.
Shit, Ali, The Pursuit of Happiness. Hell,
Definitely for Pursuit of Happiness.
for Fresh Prince when he did that one scene when he was getting real emotional in character about his daddy in that one scene, he should have got an Oscar for that. But you know how Hollywood is; they blackball you for the Oscars and shit.
Yeah, man. Then it was somebody else who had finally had won one not too long ago. Remember we was talking about this, and they had that one. Instead of talking about the actor, was it the Grammys or something? But they had it was a gay dude. I think his name is Billy Preston. He wore like a tuxedo top, and then like the bottom instead of pants, he wore like this long gown type of dress. And instead of talking about the actor, the black actor that had been the first, I don't think he was the first one, but it was his first one, and he had been nominated so many times. The only person that got publicity was the gay dude. I was just like, damn, man, this shit right here crazy, dog. Like, but that's how they view us, bro. If we ain't belittling ourselves and dressing up like women, wearing makeup, portraying ourselves as thugs, criminals, shit like that. Come on, man. It don't matter how much heat you put out here, dog. Until you give them what they want, like you said, until you do that ritual for them, man, that shit ain't nothing.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's all part of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And to stay ahead in that top of that game, the field that they're in, and all of them that went through it. Denzel, all of them that went through it. You feel me? And going through it. That's why most of the time, you know what I'm saying? It's only every now and again one of them might take a stand and actually do some shit that they're not supposed to. Cause see, in that situation, Will wasn't supposed to do that, but you feel me? He did the shit anyways. You feel me? That's just like you peep how everybody tried to embrace him afterwards because them the motherfuckers they truly want to do it, but they too scared and they can't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do it because once you in that game and took that oath and shit like that, you can't really do too much. You got to be limited, or they will exit your ass out the motherfucking box earlier than expected.
I don't think Chris Rock. I don't think Chris Rock got an Emmy or a Grammy. I could be wrong, but I don't think he put out like. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Maybe he may have got something for one of his comedy specials, but I don't think
No, he don't. No, he don't got shit, bro.
he
You know,
never won no big
how it
awards.
be. Us, our indigenous people don't be winning that shit. You feel me? We don't get to win that shit. And like I said, if you do, you got to portray yourself in a certain way, or you got to go through that damn ritual. You feel
I
me?
That's why I brought up Paul Mooney because I swear Paul Mooney kept it a buck, bro. He'll straight up tell you Chris Rock is the closest thing to a white man's nigga that you'll ever fucking see. Hey, he used to kill me, though. But man, I miss them dudes, Charlie Murphy type motherfucker. Like I want to see what Eddie Murphy gonna say. You feel me? I want to see what the OGs got to
Eddie
say
Murphy,
about this shit.
Eddie Murphy ain't gonna say shit either. Eddie Murphy gonna stay quiet and keep playing the game how the game's supposed to be played.
I already
You
know.
feel me? He one of them ones that he ain't gonna say too much about it. He ain't gonna say nothing at all about it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have off brand ass motherfuckers like Ricky Smiley. You know what I'm saying? Probably DL Hughley. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Motherfuckers like that.
Corey Holcomb, you look Corey Holcomb. Tune in to I already know Corey Holcomb gonna have his motherfucking shit to say on the 5150 show coming. I already know he gonna have some shit. He probably gonna be calling Will all type of suckers, punk motherfuckers and shit. I already know it. I already know he is, man. That's just how cousins wire. But that's just how we wire as people. You got people that's gonna be on one side, and you have people that be on the other, man. That's life, man. It's life. What's going on, Queen Luscious Lip? Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it be. You know.
Man, wow, man. But yeah, bro, I I appreciate you. I appreciate you tapping me back into reality, bro, because I almost went there real motherfucking quick. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I almost went there real quick on that ass, man. But I appreciate everybody coming through. What time is it? We went over our little hour, yeah, man. If anything else breaks in this, man, we'll be back. But as far as this right now, at this point in time, man, we done. Brother, I appreciate you coming through. Queen Celine, I appreciate you coming up on the panel. Everybody that came
For
through in the
sure, for
chat,
sure.
that shared, commented, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Everybody be safe. Peace.